What's going to work? Teamwork. And if you've ever watched Wonder Pets, I've just planted a seed in your brain that you won't be able to get rid of for hours. Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. And the chickens are definitely out. And it's been a couple weeks since we've done a Letting the Chickens Out with Jim because I've been on the gym boat. Yes, sir. We were on the gym boat having a great time. If you were there, you know we had a great time. And if you weren't there, you need to make plans to be there next year because it was amazing. And I wanted to share with you guys the number one tip that I had, or the number one takeaway that I had from the gym boat. And the number one takeaway that I had from the gym boat was teamwork. We had something unfortunate happen right before we even got on the cruise ship. Our cruise coordinator, Captain Lou, had a family emergency and was not able to go with us. So we had all these people coming on the gym boat, and the person who was supposed to shepherd us through the entire event was not going to be there. And my team stepped up like crazy. I want to give a special shout out to Susan and Nancy for really stepping up and taking over and making everything go amazing. Also Gabrielle and Dexter and Tiffany, they did a ton of stuff. It turned out amazing. And whereas it could have been in the past something that would have just been, oh my God, this is it turned out amazing. So what are some lessons I learned about teamwork? Number one, you got to have a team. If you don't have a team, you're only going to grow so far. And this is going to be my big theme for the next year. I read this book while I was on the cruise called My One Word. And so my word for the next year actually is leadership, because leadership is what I'm going to concentrate on because I need to help my team grow. So a couple things: you got to trust your team, you got to reward your team, you got to protect your team. So that was something that I have learned, that you can only grow so far on your own. You got to take care of your team. And also, I had an expanded vision of who my team is. And I realized that, and we had a really awesome presentation by Alden Mills, who is a former Navy SEAL commander or platoon commander. And he taught us all about the 3 levels of leadership. If you don't have his book, Unstoppable Teams, you need to go get it right now. But the big thing is that you got to see the levels of teams that you have. And you might think to yourself, I'm not a leader, I don't have a team or something like that. We all have a team. Our first person we got to lead is ourselves. Then we have our immediate people around us, our family, the people we work with, and then we have our followers. So anyway, just lots of things swimming around in my head, but it was an amazing experience. I want to thank everybody who was on the gym boat for being there. I'm telling you guys, it was such a cool experience all the way around. If you were on the gym boat, please comment down below. Let us know that you had a good time. If you're planning on coming next year, we're going to actually have registration and everything setting up for that pretty soon, because it is actually right around the corner. And you want to mark your calendars now because it's going to be November 7th. So it's less than a year away, and it's going to be here lickety-split. So that was just the big thing. I just wanted to come back, say hi, let you know I'm back. We're back with Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. Great thing. I just mentioned a couple of books. You definitely want to read My One Word and also Unstoppable Teams. Another book that I read while I was gone, man, all I did was read books and watch movies, and I didn't go to the spa, but I did work out. Not as much as I should have, but that's okay. I was on vacation. Oh, okay. This is cool too. Are you ready? I won in the casino 1,000,000 pennies. I sat down at this machine. It wasn't a unicorn machine. It was it had a dragon with dragon with balls. Dragon balls. And I sat down. I put in $20. I hit a $1.60 bet. I hit the button once. The machine goes nuts. All these dragon balls come out. I touch one of the dragon's balls, and the machine just blew up. And the lady next to me was like, "Oh my God, you just won $10,000 effing dollars!" I was like, really? He says, you just won 10,000 effing dollars. And then all these people started crowding around. It was hilarious. I didn't even realize what was going on. But so that was something else really cool that happened. And I had a great time with my wife, and it was a lot of fun. So you need to be on the gym boat next year. We'll have stuff out there, and I've talked enough, and I got to go hook my computer back up and get back to work. Vacation's over. Time to get back to work. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. If you're excited about next year's gym boat, say something down in the comments down below, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.